In this video, I'm going to cover the 3 ways that you can alter stitches on your BERNINA 790. You can temporarily alter them, permanently alter them, or add them to your personal program. The first way is by temporarily altering them. You can either use the touchscreen display and hit the plus or minus buttons to change it, or slide the slider, or you can use knobs on the side of the machine. I use the knobs for larger movements and the plus and minuses to do more fine details. Stitches that have been temporarily altered can be reset to the factory specs by either manually putting them back with the slider or the knobs, or hitting the clear button, which will take them automatically right back to their factory sets, or if you turn the machine on or off. You can always tell when a stitch has been altered because it will turn yellow instead of being white. The next way to alter stitches is permanently. Now, don't get concerned about the word permanent. You can always still reset them to your factory settings. When you want to do a permanent stitch alteration, choose whichever width and length of your stitch you want. Click on the eye, and then click on the little floppy disk-like thing that's the save button. It will then hold your stitches even if you turn the machine off and on. When you want to reset to the factory settings, just go back to the eye button and hit the little disc with the line through it. The last way to alter stitches is using the personal program. This is really good if you have like maybe a straight stitch that you use one length or stitch length with when you're doing paper piecing and another one when you're doing actual quilt piecing. This way you can save both of those in the memory and switch back and forth without having to remember exactly where you had set them. To use this feature, just select your desired stitch width or length, click on the little heart, then click on the folder with the arrow going into it. Select one of the 4 folders, click on the desired stitch, and click the green check button to hold. Anytime you want to come to it, all you need to do is click on the heart again, click on the file folder with the arrow going out of it, and select your stitch. Should you decide at some later date that you no longer want this stitch, all you have to do is click on the heart, click on the delete, select the stitch that you no longer want, and then hit the green check mark to confirm. It's that simple. The BERNINA 790 also has a really nice safety feature. If you choose a stitch that does not have the right stitch plate, it's not going to let you use it. Notice that I cannot change the stitch width. Okay? It even pops up a little red warning that says something's wrong. If you see red, you need to change it. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click the correct stitch plate. Everything's turned green. Looks good. Now it will let me change the stitch width. This is a safety feature so that you cannot accidentally hit the stitch plate with the needle. The last thing I'm going to talk about is the needle security program. This doesn't really affect the machine, it's just a really nice feature. Once you've decided what you want to use for needles and stitches and stuff, go into the needle menu and pick which needle you actually have. There's been a number of times where I've put on a particular needle on the machine sewn for a while and forgot which one it was. You know, was it 9014 and 8012? I can actually pick the type of needle and the size, and it will store it in the memory until I change it, which is a really handy reference. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to BERNINA's YouTube so you can see more.